I have learned a new trick, Mother whispered as she leant down near my ear, tightly grabbing my arms and continued. All you need to do is close your eyes and count to 10. And wait. Wait for the magic, and most importantly, you need to keep your eyes closed until you reach 10. No cheating or the trick won't work. She chuckled. I didn't know this emotion. Mother was smiling, looking at me with tears. Tears were new. She stopped weeping a long time ago, though she never smiled at this time, at night. Her eyes fixed on me. I was not allowed to close my eyes at this time of night, but I just nodded. The gate flung open. Father, the same look in his eyes, the one I always hate, the one I always fear. He was drunk like every other night. It was the same night. He will shout. He will hurt my mother. He will hurt me. It's time for the trick, my love, my mother whispered to me. You whore, the reason for my misery and loss. Father pulled out a leather belt. You little piece of crap. Learn lessons to be a man. See how it's done. It's time for the trick. Close your eyes. It's all going to end, Mother said with tears streaming down her face. Mother, Father will hit me if I don't watch it. I cried, showing bruises on my hands. It's the end, my love. There will be no pain. Everything will end. All of our pain gone forever. Even more tears rolling out of her eyes. I don't know when Mother last wept. She only stayed still, expressionless, when my father heard her. I closed my eyes and began to count. 1. It's time for your lesson, you little piece of crap. 2. Open your fucking eyes. 3. You bitch. Come here, I haven't taught you well how to obey the orders. Come here and tell him to see it. 4. I was trembling. I sensed Mother didn't move an inch. I could still feel her by my side. 5. You're making Daddy angry. Angry. I heard him opening the drawer where he kept his dagger. Stop murmuring, you. See what happens when you don't obey. 6. I could hear his footsteps approaching me. Don't open your eyes, love. 7. She held my hand. It's about to be the end. Everything will be good. 8. I could sense my father. His long grunting sound. 9. I heard a scream, but it was my father. 10. As if everything went silent. Complete. Silent. I opened my eyes to find my mother smiling, without tears this time. There was some blood around her chin I ignored. I looked around. Mother wrapped her arms around me. It was only a hug. She didn't even look at me. She just stared. I could feel her eyes. I could feel her breath. I could feel her heart. I could feel her soul. I could feel her I hugged her back. I felt the warmth, the same warmth. It was her. I would never tell my mother that I cheated. I saw her hands growing into tentacles, her eyes turning black, her mouth gulped my father. I'm just glad the trick worked, even though I cheated.